Hello, 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 hello. Hi. Did not think it was. I mean, I technically I'd forgotten about that completely. But there it is.
Welcome, honored guest.
Welcome, Aisha. How you doing? Are you at work or? Yeah, there he goes already. No work today, only study except I didn't do shit today. Oops. Maybe you should study with stream on in background. Maybe. I'll catch up on the weekend probably. I feel like stream time is a great excuse to get things done. I'm working, you're working. Oh well. Ready for some Sherlock Holmes? I'm not. Oh boy. He's gone. I'm so talkative today. I went on a bike ride, it was cold. I'm gonna have to eat like pretty early in stream, I think. Mentally taxed today. Yeah, any particular reason or just, you know, it's a day that ends in day. Probably after yesterday's game session. Yeah. Yep. It was fun though. Good. You know what I'd probably like? I'd probably like one of those ember mugs or whatever they're called that keep your drink hot, because I feel like I wait and I wait for the tea to get like a good temperature so I don't burn myself. And then it's good. And then it's super fast until it's just like lukewarm. And it's not that good anymore. And I'm like, I have to drink all of this immediately. And like, I can't slow sip and enjoy it. I have to drink it now because it's gonna go cold soon. So one of those mugs that keep it warm for you, that'd be cool. I don't know how they work at all. And I think they're like expensive. Well, we've just inhabited Watson. Heidi!
Did a child make these?
I think I have a few degrees down. It just starts rapidly cooling, yeah. It's brought a gun. Oh, don't point it that way, Jesus Christ. Watson.
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed. Blood in the water. Someone must have washed their hands here recently.
Oh, sorry, what was that in the water?
What have we got ourselves into, Holmes? The only reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient.
Blood.
There we go, thank you. Bro, I see some birds. It's not the same types of birds, but there's birds.
Minor birds, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful creatures. Sad that they're caged here.
Give it to me. No, I don't want to. Why not?
Did you see my son? He's such a sweet boy.
I don't want to guard Block B tonight.
I want them to fly!
Miss?
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
Ding ding ding. Gygax's patient reports. October, blah blah blah. As more serious treatment is necessary, my special patient Wolf will be transferred to patient room 2 on the ground floor. All other patients must be removed from my schedule and reassigned to other specialists at the institute. This patient's mental state requires constant monitoring and immediate intervention to avoid undesirable consequences. Slurping. December, blah blah blah. The necessary surgical procedures were successfully performed. This physical recovery is still in progress. Memory loss is increasing but still not complete. A new obsession with writing has developed, probably as a side effect. January. The patient's writing now mentions old name, clear signs of partial memory recovery. Unacceptable result. The second surgery is required, targeting both the frontal and temporal lobes. February. Surgery went well. The patient's memory does not persist for longer than a couple of minutes, although an obsession with writing lingers. Danger eliminated. Daily monitoring prescribed. Oh boy.
Good lord, that's a lot of records. Photograph seems recent.
Professor Gygax and the Black Edelweiss staff.
A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these.
Sorry, it's really mandatory for me to do the breath out after drinking something hot. Oh, I read that. I'm not allowed in there.
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
Oh, so good. I hear, like, what is it? Is it crow noises? Like here and up here. But I assume it's supposed to be the minor birds that are in the cage. I don't know. Oh,
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other. No?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
I think once a soldier, always a soldier. For all I wished to help others, part of me changed when I was abroad. Broke, perhaps. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that
so loud
Edelweiss had
suddenly.
outgrown him and had...
oh. Less loud suddenly. Oh.
You grow weary of me already, Doctor?
I was simply admiring your office, Professor. Apologies.
While I am pleased you appreciate its practicality and appearance,
Welcome.
we were discussing...
Honored the guest.
Oh, hey!
Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kuntz, take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the doll.
Yes, Professor.
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
Oh, yikes. Hello. I'm good, I think. The tea's good. We've just started. Well, continuing. How are you? What's up? What are you doing? Good to see you. Why does she keep calling them the C word? This is a joke. Crazy?
I hope everything is to your liking, Dr. Watson.
Did you hear that a patient escaped? All the guards rushed off to find him.
Look.
Looks dusty but functional.
Oh, we never use that. I think
Oh,
he
is
connects
it the-
someone downstairs.
The nurse's name, or... I wasn't paying attention to that. That's good. Good to see you too. I've been watching, but from afar. Cooking food. Yum, yum, yum. What are you cooking? Let me know. I want food. Bring some over.
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, Doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right, you don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, Doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
Observe. Facial palsy. One side is paralyzed. 2 deep scars. Precise surgical incisions. Veggies and potatoes in the oven and steak. I think it is. Ah, so good. I want steak. I really do. I've been craving it. Severe chemical burns. Faded with age. Skin pigmentation. Possible abuse of medicine. An adult male with 2 deep surgical scars on the side of his head and an old chemical burn on one of his hands. Mr. Wolf has some paralysis of his facial muscles, most likely the result of brain surgeries. Blue-gray pigmentation spots on his skin are likely due to the overuse of medications containing silver nitrate. It appears that his illness is a direct result of the treatment he has received here at the Black Edelweiss, or paralysis of facial muscles and blue-gray pigmentation spots on his skin. These symptoms are most likely pre-existing, and his admission to the Black Edelweiss for treatment has so far failed to cure him. Well, you know, it's probably the fault of the Institute. Probably the fact that they cut his face open. Probably the fact that they cut his head open on purpose to make him forget things.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me? Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Just got a couple pictures.
Excuse me, who are you?
I don't know
Wait,
why I
what?
keep doing this, expecting something different.
What happened to his accent?
Sorry, what were we discussing?
Okay, now it sounds a bit more normal. Patience poetry. Oh, beautiful alpine flower whose heart I do miss so. You call to me while I don't see. How could I let you go? Oh, that's how it begins. A storm cuts through my senses, makes all my thoughts so blind. With no captain, I misreason. What did they truly find? Cold and dark with grimy walls, roughly held like animals, trapped yet free, why do I fall? Something squirms on the tip of the tongue, but what can it be? What did I forget? Oh, this is the examination room, so I'm not allowed here either.
This area is off limits. A patient has escaped.
Okay. Her office is a little bit off limits to me. check here. How to lure Gygax out of her office. Why does Gygax care about Wolf? Okay, how do we lure Gygax out? Very important patient. I don't know. Okay, those two were correct. But not the other ones. I don't think I have the correct information here. So I need to find something. But now I've cleared that up. Why does Gygax care about Wolf? Don't know. Oh, I only have that. Oh, that's correct, though? Oh. Note from Professor Becker. Professor Gygax, I have suffered serious chemical burns upon my hand, the consequence of your inexcusable actions. So Professor Becker is Wolf. Which means this old photograph probably shows who they are. Wolf is the former director of Black Edelweiss. Wolf is actually Professor Becker, the previous director of the Black Edelweiss. He now suffers from severe memory issues, but still retains the ability to write. Damn, bro. Use Becker to distract Gygax. If Becker can still write, perhaps he can get Gygax's attention with a letter. Let's go.
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate. Dear Professor Gygax, I bitterly regret that I let my beautiful alpine flower fall under your influence. I see now that you never deserved to sit as the director of the Black Edelweiss. You are not, as you so claimed, the future of the Edelweiss, and you never were. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
Thank you.
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
Okay, there we go. Kunz, with me. Let's go, Kunz. Oh, leave it unlocked. That's smart. Stabby, stabby. Oh.
Close, but I don't think this is the key. This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
Just a letter opener. Diary. Even says so on the front. December, blah blah blah. It's been 3 months since I took over the Edelweiss from Becker. Not all my colleagues approved of the rule changes, so I am now the only professor here. No matter, the hiring of several strong nurses will solve the personnel shortage. Alas, my work can flourish without the impairment of his lesser mind. March, blah blah blah. First payment has arrived from R. Our deal does pose risks, but the possibilities are endless if he is true to his word. The first shipment of chosen ones has arrived. R has sent a vast selection of broken minds. The work ahead will be difficult, but undoubtedly useful for my own research as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. Scandalous. Oh, wait. It has a lock on the drawer, but it's obviously not used. Dear Professor, we recently took possession of a collection of rare gems on behalf of our mutual acquaintance. Gems have now been sold to Louisiana jewelers, who made several offers far exceeding our experts' estimate of the stone's value. Final sale price agreed upon for the 11 gems was 12,550 Swiss francs. Our client has instructed that you receive 2/3 of the sum transferred to your solicitor as per usual. As always, our discretion is assured, and we look forward to continue business with you and your illustrious patron. Yours sincerely, Jeffrey Scott, Representative Nolans.
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
Let's go, let's get out of here. Got him.
Nothing special about this.
Okay. Kutsche. Okay. Where the Kutsche? Kutsche. Oh, this is just a cutscene and not gameplay. It just stays there. They have magnets, I guess. Okay, here's the gameplay. Classroom. Broken tooth, light-colored enamel.
The tooth of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old. The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often.
Oh.
A wax cylinder. There is something recorded on it.
Grab it.
The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
Vertagen. Vertagen. Notebook of Professor Gygax. The new method at last started to show progress. The success rate is 4 out of 10 and the failures are not responding to any external stimuli. Nevertheless, the phonetic system can be declared an undeniable success. Regardless of their native language or place of origin, individuals learn to speak the chant without flaw. They learn it quickly and fluently, despite lacking all mental autonomy. Regrettably, one of the chosen continues to resist. Isolation and deprivation resulted in a strengthening of their disobedience. Negotiation only ignited anger, and even after the direct removal of the frontal and temporal lobes, it seems that all that was left was an innate desire to resist. This chosen one cannot be allowed to pollute the minds of the others. The conclusion is inescapable. They cannot continue to live. I will see to it they are sent to the well.
Looks as if it's been recently used.
2 wardrobe items acquired. Can't use any of them though. Not allowed to. Brain. No. Okay. Professor, trust my guide, the light of the abyss, for he shall enlighten our chosen ones. Make sure he is present, and that our chosen utter nothing but the sacred words. And lo, the trance will begin, and we will be an inch closer to the universe beyond. Your work is essential, as many of our flock do not speak our language, and time is of the essence. It would be best to work in groups, performing at least one seance per day for a week. Of course, the most skeptical members will have to be tamed by your hands. In the meantime, my work continues on a physical method to maintain the trance state through the emitted light waves of Khalid lenses. Finally, my men in New Orleans will contact you regarding the new shipment of Chosen. Make room for them as you have done before. R. The bank has the gems. My master has ordered me to send the first shipment of Chosen Ones. They will arrive within 2 weeks. Do not fail us. A. Hurts.
A very professional brain dissection.
On a bird.
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair.
Great.
Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape.
Oh shit. Light of abyss.
Get out of my head!
Your iron-fisted, devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one and tremble.
Great Lord!
Left your surrender your soul and become a servant.
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
Wretched mortal, do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken! And let the
World behold!
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
Damn, he didn't do his gargling. Cool place to hang out. He's gone now. That's funny, like... That felt like when I discovered, like, filters in Photoshop for the first time. To put on, like, drawings. And you go through every single filter. And they're all so cool, you know? That's what it felt a little bit like on the video, on the cutscene there. I was about to crush myself with that coming down.
A hydraulic elevator? How ingenious.
How ingenious! But I don't want to go yet.
Oh, the smell.
Guys, what do you see?
Dear God, is that body parts? Judging by the remnants of blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment. Utterly inhuman.
No one's on top of it. What a disappointment.
Watson?
Holmes?
What are you still doing here?
Still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered, on my word.
What?
What the fuck?
She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
The hell?
The patients here wear the same robes. The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death. No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat.
Where's that then? Ah, Heidi.
Heidi, how did it end up here?
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
Where does the evidence lead next? Oh. The wax cylinder. Where could I play that? Can I walk around up here? No?
I had nothing to do with this, Holmes. I swear it.
Okay. But I want to know what's on the wax cylinder. Anything mentioning Nolans? That one mentions Nolans. That one mentions Nolans. And that one mentions Nolans. Several pieces of evidence now point to New Orleans, Nolans. It appears that the kidnappers have enlisted the services of the banking house of E.W. Gray to sell gems.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
Well, that's different.
There's nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Holmes?
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits, what dangers lurk in the darkness.
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
At least I didn't have to do puzzles in the abyss.
Author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
I feel like sometimes the subtitles, when he calls John, sometimes it's John with an H and sometimes it's just J-O-N in the subs. The Outsiders. John, yeah. This time it was with an H. Nolans. Notice that? Both of you noticed?
Ah, Holmes. After our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World heat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident.
Okay, it's time for clothes. You can't change clothes, sir. Are you serious? Maybe soon. Who is the jewel seller A? I don't think we have anything to put into that. Oh, whoops. That was an accident. I wanted to... Wait, can I open it? Yeah, okay. Oh, and now it's gone. Oh. No! That... I just want to look at it.
Ah, not an auspicious start, is it? Never mind. I'll handle it. You go on ahead.
Okie dokie, I'm going ahead. Oh, I'm just gonna look around a little bit to get the stutters out of the way.
Excuse me, just one question.
You're a lucky man. I know about this.
I don't think I'm lucky. I think the first passerby will always have an answer for me. The bank can be found on the street up from the port on the left side of the Harbor Master building opposite Chinatown. What kind of like ambient conversational noises are those? Yeah.
Are you able to help me?
That's not something I know, sir. Someone else might know more.
It's okay, I know already. The nymph of Louisiana. Let's see if the map is shaped somewhat similarly. AKA the bank was this way. No, it's not. It's does not feel shaped similarly at all, actually. Pawn shop. Dry goods. I hear a cat. There's a cat. Oh, no. Well, you know, good enough, I guess. That's Chinatown. So the bank's opposite to that, but not here. So is it opposite to it, but on the other side? What does this say? Barnabas Hidden Gems. Another cat. Big yawn. Oh, so now I am in Chinatown. This is an exit. And here's the bank. Wow, I'm such a detective.
Mr. Frank Barnaby, right? Auction's about to start.
Squints. Myopia. Can't see very well. Oh, he thinks. Yeah, okay. Hidden tabloid newspaper. Abe Lincoln alive. Conspiracy theorist. Something in the pocket. Sandwich. Or maybe he isn't dead actually at this point. I don't know what. Sandwich. Sandwich in the pocket. Critical thinker or paranoid fool. The guard at the bank is a real character. Storing a sandwich in his pocket to save time while reading Abe Lincoln Alive makes him a critical thinker who questions everything, even the truth. Myopia is a result of constant reading to the detriment of one's health. Or, the guard at the bank is a real character. Storing a sandwich in his pocket while reading Abe Lincoln Alive makes the guard a paranoid fool with bad taste. Besides, the man has myopia. Squints, meanwhile him. Yeah. Yeah, they're not super good at... Let's put him down as paranoid dum-dum. Sure, yeah, sure.
In the flesh. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, hold up. Written invitation first.
Can I present another piece of identification?
Nope. That's why we send the invitation.
Darn. Let me be Frank. Pretend to be Barnaby.
Holmes, over here.
Closed auction, gems sold. By invitation only.
Any luck?
None. They're holding an auction, invitation only. The good news is, I know who might have one. We need to find Mr. Barnaby.
Who?
Frank Barnaby, most likely a local.
And you think Mr. Barnaby will be happy to share his invitation?
So happy.
Let us first find him, then we can see if he is the generous type.
Okay. Frank Barnaby. You there? Nope. Okay, you there.
Excuse me, just one question.
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
Locals say that he owns a shop in Chinatown. Shop in Chinatown called Barnaby's Hidden Gems. I've been there. I've been past there.
How marvelous, Holmes. A city within a city.
Indeed, those lanterns are delightful. It is as though we have been transported to the Orient itself.
Can we change clothes now? Nope. What's up with that? Come on. Because we haven't unpacked yet, I guess.
Oh, you know.
Locked. No one's here.
What?
Rather unassuming for a jewelry store.
Damn, he at it again. Barnaby still owes you. If he can't pay in greenbacks, he'll pay in blood.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Is this familiar to you?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
Two gentlemen say that Barnaby owes them money. He is a known alcoholic and is currently getting drunk at a local bar called the Giddy Gator in the Creole Quarter. He can be recognized by yellow hat and green jacket. Yellow hat and green jacket. In the Giddy Gator bar.
This place
I should
is
click
a
on
Spartan charm, does it not?
It does. My soul will always yearn for London's gloom, but it reminds me of Cordona in a nice way.
The Giddy Gator. Hello, kitty. The Kitty Gator bar.
Yes, I have.
And then a green jacket, yellow hat. Oh, he's taken off both of them. There he is. Oh, Watson's teleporting again.
Barnaby, unconscious but with his eyes open.
Put the invitation. Mr. Barnaby, the banking house of E.W. Gray invites me to participate in a closed auction. We are pleased to present a selection of rare and extraordinary black opals for sale. Please contact our employee to receive more information. We strongly urge you to wear the cleanest suit you have and be sober. One more unacceptable incident and we will exclude you from our list of buyers.
Look, Watson. The two of you are just alike.
Oh, great. So I look like a haggard alcoholic.
Eureka!
What have you got?
An idea. First, we'll need Mr. Barnaby's clothes.
Really?
Holmes.
Holmes.
Watson, time is of the essence. You will go to the bank, not as yourself, but as Frank Barnaby.
Oh.
Holmes, we look nothing alike.
The hat and coat will do the heavy lifting. Just stay cool, play the part, and no one will notice the difference.
No.
Trust me.
Holmes, must we really indulge in this farce?
It worked in Switzerland, didn't it?
Sure, if you redefine the word worked.
I mean, the guard already mistook Sherlock for him, so why not have Sherlock do it?
Where's my cash, Frank? In the bartender's tip jar?
Yes, really not very happy with them.
What's with the voice?
Where's the money, Barnaby?
I'll wait here so as not to arouse suspicion.
Okay.
Mr. Barnaby.
Right you are. Shop owner.
Right. Your invitation, sir?
Here you go.
You okay, sir? Seem to have the jumps.
I'm in a rush.
Come on in.
The muttering's such an interesting take. I see nothing wrong with just having random convos. Yeah, but then they would have to write conversations for London and for Nolans separately. But if with just them, they can put it on NPCs in London and in Nolans. That's what it is. They can just reuse them regardless of
Heavens,
location.
I've never seen gems so big.
I simply must have them.
Black opal, origin Australia, weight 40 carats. Rare stone believed to be a piece of a shattered space rock that fell to Earth.
Excuse me, just one question.
Oh.
You better ask someone else about that.
Lazy, yeah. Might be a budget question, you know. Taking some shortcuts. Black opal there as well. Wait, what am I doing here?
Sorry, I'm just dealing with another client's request. Please wait a moment.
Okay, no pass.
This might be useful. I'll make a note.
Banking House of E.W. Gray, thanks as fine philanthropist. H. Armitage Dillard. E. Arneson, French Quarter. J. Atkinson, St. Thomas. R. Carter, French Quarter. B. Chambers, Michoud. S. Clemens, St. Thomas. G. Angle, Fillmore. M. Hartnett, Faubourg, Marigny. J. Howlett, Lakeview. Imagine I do recognize one of those names. Perhaps, yes. Bank House of E.W. Gray will be hosting closed auction of black opals. The bank doesn't disclose the origin of the rare stones. However, the bank clerk, Mrs. Zoe Clemens, has confirmed the authenticity of each stone. Oh, are you done now?
Morning, sir, and welcome to the E.W. Gray Banking House. The auction will begin shortly. Name's Zoe Clemens, and I'd be delighted to help you.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Clemens. I am Frank Barnaby. I do have some questions, if you don't mind. These gems are rather curious. What can you tell me about them?
These rare beauties are black opals, all the way from Coober Pedy, South Australia. When they catch the light, the dark stone becomes a brilliant rainbow. It's something special.
Forgive my curiosity, but who was the previous owner?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to disclose them details.
It doesn't say where these stones came from. No provenance, no previous owner. I'm starting to suspect they were illegally procured.
What? We would never. I can assure you these gems were bought from one of New Orleans' most upstanding citizens, a philanthropist no less. If you would like to know more, I could get my manager.
You old dog, Barnaby. Didn't think you'd sober up for the auction. An hour ago, you were 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, you know, I hold my liquor better than most. And the auction was an important business opportunity.
An important business opportunity? Ha! What have you done with the real Barnaby?
Well, maybe I'm drunker than I thought, mister.
Mister? What's wrong, Frank? You're looking pale. Don't you recognize your old pal, Grub?
Observe. I'm observing the sheriff. Position of power. He's a golden revolver champion. Proud or poser? Luxurious textile. Cares for appearance. Polished nails. Fashionable or hates getting dirty? Also, he's got his hand on his gun. Is that anything we want to observe? Anything about his boots? No. His hat. Large wool hat. Oversized. Toothless dog or fashionable menace. That's funny. Sheriff Grubb is actually a barking, toothless dog. The man attempts to make the impression that he is an important figure in the life of New Orleans. However, he is just a small cog in the governmental machine. In fact, the sheriff feels so uncomfortable and displeased with his role that he tries to compensate with the ridiculous tournaments, fashionable looks, and threatening behavior. Or Sheriff Grubb is the law in Nolans. He is fairly eccentric, looking after his nails, appearance, and image. However, it is just a cover for his true nature as a remorseless and highly powerful individual in the local community. He uses his image to distract and disguise his true nature. I don't know, what do you think, guys? His hat is oversized. He's walking around with a medal. The fact that the hat is oversized makes me think he's not fashionable. He doesn't... Dale Dimmadome. Is this a cartoon thing? Toothless dog. I don't know. I always like to call someone out for overcompensating. But on the other hand, I don't think he's toothless based on our previous run-ins with him. Obviously, he's got folks on his side that's gonna be in the way for us. Ruthless maybe, but toothless, no. He's a fashionable menace, I guess.
Of course I know you, Sheriff.
Good. Now, while I have you, there's the matter of your outstanding fines. I've been more than reasonable, but I'm afraid the bills come due.
Fines? Right. I'm afraid I don't have anything on me.
That's funny. Ain't you at the auction? I weren't born yesterday, Frank. Now, assault, battery, disorderly conduct, that's serious stuff. You got off easy, but if you don't pay up, things get a whole lot worse.
Look, Sheriff, I'm not actually...
Whoa. Think careful now, 'cause Frank Barnaby only owes us cash. But fraud, impersonation, that's weasel behavior. And you know what we do to weasels round these parts. Feed 'em to the gators. So, Frank, what's it gonna be?
Here's all I have.
Mighty fine of you. The people of this parish deserve peace. They don't take kindly to visitors. Don't miss that boat tomorrow morning, Doctor.
There's not gonna be a chase sequence. They did this instead. What a disappointment.
I told you, Holmes. I told you it was a bad plan. Now we're penniless and wanted criminals.
Hysteria gets us nowhere, Watson. Tell me what happened.
The sheriff saw right through me. He knew who I was from the start. Extorted me for every coin I had.
Bah, all that matters is what you learned about the gems.
I shan't discuss it while still wearing that blighter's clothes. I'm going back to the boat to get changed.
Oh, and I have to walk him back to the boat. Can we just skip that? such gameplay. What the?
Oh, bollocks, now our clothes are in the bloomin' water.
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head.
I ain't sure what you did to the sheriff, but it must have been something real hairy to have him chuck your luggage off the pier.
With respect, miss, have we met before?
If you were the real Frank Barnaby, yeah, we would have. But where are my manners? I'm Lucy. And you are?
John, I didn't mean to be rude. I've just had a difficult day, miss.
Well, it's barely noon. And you've already made an enemy in Sheriff Grubb. The man starves his gators just in case someone crosses him.
Squirrel joke?
John who?
Watson.
Well, Johnny, if you plan on sticking around, you better change that suit, or Frank's reputation will catch up with you. And then you'll be a John Doe.
Alas, I think one of those gators is currently devouring my spare clothes.
You've got yourself in a fine pickle. All right, come on board the Nymph of Louisiana, and I'll sort you something to wear.
The nymph? Is that what it sounds like? Why are you helping me?
Well, let's just say you ain't the only one who's had run-ins with the sheriff. Way I see it, this city deserves better. Now quit your stalling and head on over to the Nymph.
Oh, I see.
I'll be in room 6.
This Mr. Barnaby is proving rather useful. Perhaps you're not so different after all.
One more word, Holmes, and I'll hand you over to the sheriff.
Sorry, was that John talking or Frank?
Oh, go annoy someone else while I visit the nymph.
Good timing for the only person to catch it
You know,
to show up.
I think the look actually compliments you. Why bother changing it?
How's the printing going?
Always a pleasure to see you regular, Mr. Barnaby. Welcome home.
What are you currently printing? Because I assume you're constantly printing.
Well, look at you. All dressed up with nowhere to go.
I can't thank you enough. As I was saying, our journey has hardly gone to plan. We seem no closer to finding our missing people than when we left.
Well, if there were anything to know, Champagne'll know it. She's across everything in New Orleans. Look for her in the fisherman's village behind the Creole Quarter.
Thank you again, Lucy. I shall make my way there now.
They're transing everyone's
Keep out of
gender.
trouble.
The bartender, she. The doctor, she. Champagne, she. And then I forgot where she said she was.
I knew the clothes would fit, but I didn't know how well they'd suit.
Woo! Oh, got some drink on my nose. I'm out of here. Meow.
Ah, forgive me, Watson. The difference is plain as day. What a remarkable transformation from Barnaby.
If we're critiquing wardrobes, Holmes, maybe you can explain why you used to roll just one sleeve up. Did you get bored halfway through?
So this is why we're not allowed to use the wardrobe. Which is funny because we were allowed to use the wardrobe in London. Not in chapter Switzerland. Not in chapter Nolans. What chapter's left for changing wardrobe? What's the point of the DLC that gives you wardrobe stuff? Oh, all bark, no bite. Barely any bark, to be fair. It's for Game Plus. Champagne. Fisherman's Quarter. Behind the Creole Quarter. Wow, would you look at this? Oh, there's a gator. There's a gator. Hell yeah. Excuse me, sir.
Help me, please.
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
Should have said that Champagne lives in the fisherman's quarters in a hut on a boat. She owns 2 dogs.
I'm gonna...
Oh.
Gonna die.
Why?
Are you all right, sir?
It'll come again. I will die.
What happened?
The lower of death came to me last night. I know it will come again.
The lower?
Let's start from the beginning. My name is Sherlock Holmes. Could you describe last night's events for me?
I'm Cole Seabrook. It was Maman Brigitte. She came to me in the shape of a giant black rooster. Before that, some hit the wall outside. Then she came in. She took my will and she led me to the water.
Perhaps you were dreaming?
I wish I was. The great gator was there. It called me and I couldn't resist, but then the spell broke and I managed to crawl ashore.
Interesting.
I know how it sounds to an outsider, but it was the lower of death and it ain't finished with me.
You mentioned a lower. What is that exactly?
You outsiders only know one God. But there are many and we call them lowers. And Maman Brigitte is one of them. She is the lower of death and life. She heals the righteous and punishes the guilty.
Oh, that's interesting. I played a different game where an NPC is named that, I think. But they've probably taken that name on purpose. Like the NPC to be like, don't fuck with me, because I'm the god of death. I'm the lower of death.
Did you feel anything apart from fear last night?
Yeah. The signs of Mamon's presence, no doubt about it. Everything became blurry, and my mouth was dry, and the light became very bright.
That is something.
Interesting.
There are too many imprints here. It's hard to say where he did or didn't go.
One...
Supper leftovers.
Okay. Eat your veggies.
It's not a simple tea. A herbal concoction, rather.
Black tea seems not to be very popular here.
He dropped a cup here. This one is almost odorless. Interesting.
Just taking some of that, apparently.
It smells sweet. I will take it just in case.
I would love to learn more about these. The healing properties of some herbs are truly amazing herbs.
And some are extremely dangerous. Cold ground herbs here.
Mix in equal proportions: goldenrod, strawberry leaves, jasmine flowers. Oh, I heard a gator outside.
Are you a good fisherman, Cole?
I wouldn't say so, sir.
feather.
A feather. Not black, however.
Did you really expect to find the feather of rock here?
Unsteady. He was
More boot prints
unstable.
here.
Handprint crawled.
Oh, no two ways about it.
Okay. Oh, that bird.
We have a feathered friend in the case.
Blood droplets, small crack.
Poor bird crashed against Cole's house.
Oh no. Cracked. Boat is leaking.
Damage is recent.
Wait, so which one's the first one? That's number 2. That's 3. This is the first one. He's high off his mind following a massive chicken. Okay. Eating. I mean, yeah, he was eating. But then what? Yeah, that's what happened. There's the cups there. Massive chicken. He's following the chicken. I don't know. I mean, I guess there was a... maybe? I don't know. He got scared of something. They're all wrong. Oh, he dropped it in that one as well. Okay, never mind.
Cole was having dinner. He was alone. The herbal decoction started to affect him. He became dizzy and dropped the cup. Hallucinations and stimulation brought him outside.
But the big chicken
could have drowned if not for the sobering effects of the cold water.
Sir?
What happened to your boat?
Your boat is wrecked. What happened?
Well, I stumbled over a cypress root.
You'd need some force to cause that damage.
Yeah. And to be really down on your luck.
Cole, I am sure that you were alone last night. The Lowers were not with you.
Well, what else could you say?
I didn't say that I disbelieve you. I'm wondering about this recipe.
It's just herbal tea. I went to Mr. Samdi and he gave me the recipe to help calm my heart.
Is he a doctor?
He is a voodooist. It was risky, but all I wanted was some sleep.
Where can I find him?
On the side of the church at one of the entrances to the Fisherman's Quarter. Look for a Veve sign, but watch what you say.
Veve
he has
sign.
the power of voodoo.
I'll be careful.
House on a boat? Is this a house on a boat? Sure looks like it. I hear dogs barking. There they are.
Tocqueville? Lafayette! Hush now. No offense, Cher.
Hey, Goop.
Them two don't take kindly to gents. Especially foreigners. How can champagne help you? Trip to the bayou?
Why does
Feeding a
her shirt
huge
look modern?
crocodile?
Like,
Some other time, perhaps. Word has it, you know everything that goes on round these parts.
Maybe, maybe not.
Like
what you want to know?
Stripe.
The bank in town recently purchased a valuable collection of gemstones from a wealthy man. What do you know of it?
Sure. I hear everything. This time I tell you for free. Next time, you pay.
Thank you.
May have been 2 weeks ago. Rich man's butler sold him some black opals.
And this rich man is?
Don't know his name, only that he from the French Quarter. Folk back in town could take you there. That's all I know. You need a boat? I hire 'em out for dollars. Or a bottle of you-know-what.
Thank you for the offer and the help.
Champagne! Damn, bro, they were just napping for a second. The voodooist. He can be found at the side of the church at one of the entrances to the Fisherman's Quarter. Oh, apparently I can ask around about these symptoms as well. Oh, hey, it's you.
At least the weather is on our side.
You guys know anything about this?
May I ask for your assistance?
No, I've not heard about that. Sorry.
May I ask for your assistance?
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
Oh, that's the first time the first guy I asked hasn't had an answer. Oh, well. Church. Side of the church. I guess this then. Voodoo Samedi. Dear Mr. Holmes, I knew that when you heard about voodoo you would be immediately skeptical. This world is not what it seems. I find it strange that in your journey you are still in disbelief. I am sorry that I won't be there when you come for me. I would love to help open your eyes. I presume you wanted to ask me about the recipe you found at Cole's house. Knowing of his strategy, I told him to brew an infusion from these herbs. The effects of that infusion are solace and mollification. If you don't believe me, read this book. There are the answers that you seek. May the spirits be with you, Mr. Holmes. Samedi. P.S. After you find what you are seeking, please return the tome. Some books can do bad things if they fall into the wrong hands. The fuck? He foresaw our arrival. Pumpkin! Pig! Piggy! Oh, can I ask someone about the voodoos? Yes, I can. You there.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
No, first I've heard of it.
May I ask for your assistance?
Oh, I've heard talk.
The locals seem to respect Samedi despite him being a little strange. He helps people with their health problems, can give advice, resolves disputes, and can also remove slander and hexes. Does slander mean something different than what I know? It's just people talking bad about you, right? Wanted. Jennifer Black Widow Pritchett. Wanted Jennifer Black Widow Pritchett for baking and selling pies with human meat. Reward $800.
Look, Watson. What have we here?
It's a case!
A local crime star.
A star? You have a strange way with words. Frankly, we have more pressing matters.
I'm not going after these troublemakers, but the posters will add nicely to my collection of criminal profiles. I read a study that suggests facial features can determine a person's tendency towards cruelty or deviant behavior.
Well, you can't stop progress.
What's the case, then? There are wanted posters of criminals around New Orleans. Getting 10 of them will be quite enough to improve Sherlock's collection of criminal profiles. Darn. I thought I was gonna solve it. Case, but I'm just picking up collectibles. Several large white flowers, about 4 to 6 inches tall. I mean, they're 4 to 8 is what I can choose here. Leaf form. We don't have a leaf form. Smell. Pleasant, strong, sweet odor. White flowers. Jimson weed, also known as devil's snare, is a potent poisonous plant. In case of poisoning, Jimson weed causes dry mouth, speech and swallowing disorders, dilated pupils, impaired near vision, fear of light, delirium, hallucinations and agitation. Severe poisoning is characterized by the loss of orientation and sharp mental arousal. Is there any point to me researching this? A plant with alternate elliptical pointed leaves, which are narrowed into a winged petiole. It has yellow flowers in small and numerous baskets, less than an inch in diameter. Goldenrod. Oh, it did say goldenrod when I picked it up, so why am I even researching that then? Perennial herbaceous plant from the Asteraceae family. Goldenrod has a strong diuretic effect. It's used for indigestion, rheumatism, and has a general anti-inflammatory property. Green leaves. A bunch of green trifoliate leaves. 1.5 to 2.5 inches in diameter. That doesn't match these. On squeeze, it is possible to smell a slightly sour odor. The victim shat himself. Strawberry. Is it?
Blood.
Strawberry leaves are an effective remedy to improve appetite and normalize digestive processes. These and infusions with strawberry leaves have a positive effect on the work of the heart. Help lower blood pressure. They have a mild analgesic effect. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, whoops. Who is the jewel seller A? Blackfoot philanthropists. Opal trader, rich man from the French Quarter, and what else? I don't know if we... Okay, that's enough. Most likely the jewel seller who stands behind the A in the telegram from the Edelweiss Institute is E. Arneson from the French Quarter. Yippee!
Are you able to help me?
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
Passersby suggest using a cab near the Harbor Master building to travel to the French Quarter. Okay. But what about all those wanted posters? Do I spy one with my little eye right here? Yes, I do. Gazebo. Ryan Gazebo Kelly. For stealing an overcoat, a pair of socks, and a boot. Rewarded lifetime supply of beer. Also... chicken! Wow! Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna be bothered to find 10 friggin' wanted posters. That's not a wanted poster, it's a soap ad. Wanted Tamek Sweet Roll Judicator for stealing 20 oranges and a pack of nuts. Reward 3 fine horses. I think you can move facecam down a little and put chat under it for the rest of this game. I could also just unpin those things. If you remind me. Can I move? I can probably move camera. Okay-ish. Why is this one not? Because I already have a chat prepped that's supposed to be below, but it's not. Oh, wait. Here we go. Hang on. Put that away. Thereabouts. Nice. Yeah, no, thanks for asking. Thanks for letting me know. I want to post a yippee. Drakon, the Grim Reaper, for necromancy, kidnapping, and attempted murder. Reward $200 in the sheriff's personal gratitude. I mean, there's coaches, but now I've started going on the hunt for the wanted posters. I can't leave now. You cannot return after leaving. Be sure to finish everything you wanted to do. God fucking damn it. Donald, the wet bandit McLeod, for assaulting relatives with a raw chicken. Reward $5 and a pair of shoes. Dead or alive, huh? Dead or alive. Because he smacked someone with a chicken. These are the Kickstarter backers for sure, something like that. Getting 10 of them. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I found 5. There's 5 more. Friggin' in this. Oh no. What do you think? Is there any point to me grabbing them? Let's go. What does that mean? Does that mean let's go get out of here to the new place? Or does that mean we're finding all the posters, let's go? This is like when Tom says dub. When it's like, oh, are we getting out or are we getting a double? Are we getting a win? A dub? Or are we getting a double? A dub? Let's stay. Yeah, that's what I thought, because I know you. How about that dub, huh? Dub, W, double. Wow. Okay, well, because we're staying, you have to personally be looking at the screen constantly. On the lookout. And spot the wanted posters. That's 6. I'm not even reading that. Sorry, Liam, Sunshine, Clayton. And I can't go this way. Go. Oh shit. Ow, cat, kitty. Ow. Here's another one. I prefer subs, mass poisoning, yeah, blah blah blah. Conspiracy to commit tax fraud via necromancy. Okay. 10 acres of land and a farm. This is a very big reward. It's not very immersive when they just have the NPCs mumble indistinctly. Need those posters for the good ending. Yeah, there's the soap ad again. If only we could get Watson to help us. Also the fact that oh, meow meow, this drawing is like everywhere. Who steals soap? No, no, no. I mean, me in Fran Bow, kind of. Although we received it willingly. Nah. Yeah, it was in London as well, yeah. Ooh, ooh. What dog would be like sat on the edge like that and then almost into the wall as well? Like, this game looks really good on the surface, and then when you look closer on a lot of details, they just don't make sense. Come on, Darth is silly. I guess. Still not gonna, like, hover its ass over a step. Oh, I just ran into a guy and... Where are the posters? I've done like another round at this point. Check the station, I guess. Use your sonar, yeah. But it has a long cooldown. The doctor. We're breaking into jail to socialize with cohorts and colleagues. Dead or alive. Like I can't scan now. There we go. Now I could scan. Like that's the cooldown on it. I'm spamming it now. Now I could use it again. I'll keep spamming it now. So just... There we go, yeah. So that's what I got to work with. It's not... That's gotta be a wanted poster, right? No, look for missing. Santal, 34 last seen in Chinatown, New Orleans Sheriff Department. Oh shit. That's a lot of missing posters.
Our ship leaves tomorrow morning. No room for sightseeing then. More people missing here too.
Wanted poster. Reward $10,000. Wah. I can't even enter the harbor master's office. Oh, lie down. Storm. Oh, and you're up again. Okay. As much. How much you backed? The bitrate does drop sometimes. Oh, dog. Yeah, I think honestly, streaming on YouTube would be better.
No. No!
But
was that your luggage again? I don't understand. We just got it back in order.
But, I mean, Twitch is the streaming platform, I guess. But Twitch limits Twitch limits your bitrate. Or, you know, how much you can send. In a way that YouTube doesn't. So that's unfortunate.
Blood.
Where? I don't see it. I missed it. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 wanted posters. There's 1 wanted poster left somewhere. I can't believe you like talked me into this, because I know you like doing this kind of stuff. But what's the actual point? It's just a tedious fetch quest. What's humming over here, by the way? Like something's humming in this warehouse. Pumpkins! Yeah, I don't know. There might be like some side alley I haven't been through somewhere. But I really feel like I've ran past most places. It's a fisherman's statue. Do you have 9? I have 9. I'm pretty sure I have 9, yeah. Is that a duck? No, sorry, is that a goose? It's a bit... It was a bit not duck-shaped. It's a bit goose-shaped and very goose-sounding. Nice. What's the fisherman statue? Is there a last one on a fisherman statue? Is that what you're telling me? Or were we having a conversation that I forgot? Just gonna say hi to the gator again. This is just a zoo game. I was talking about the cursed statue from that other game. It probably hums. Oh, do you mean that, like, just the full-on Cthulhu statue? Like, how fun is it to watch this, Alice? One from Call of Cthulhu, I think. Ooh, vaguely remember. But like, you know you've consigned everyone to watching this, right? If you wanted people to come here and see the stream and they're like, oh wow, this is so exciting, this is so fun. This was not the move. It's just like completionist ASMR in the background. No commentary, Nolans. Streets of Nolans, no commentary. Not on that. Fantastic. Wow, they have a plaque for this statue, but there's nothing written on the plaque. What's the point? Honestly, that just fills in to what I said before, like this game is pretty, it looks good, and then you look at the details and it's just... The wiring's exposed. It's not finessed. Oh yeah, why is there like a safe here? Or two, maybe. Hi! How are you? Yeah? I'm sure they'll come get you soon. Hi. Okay. Well, I don't know where it is. I don't know where the poster is. I gotta just catch a cab and leave. Every time I hear the crow noises, I'm just transported back to hunt. Glad there's been no parched horses so far. We haven't gotten to that part yet. That's the part we're about to hit. Oh yeah, look, there's like a thing on the fisherman's quarter. Does that mean there's something there we haven't found yet? Anyways, that's the map.
Hopefully we won't stumble upon the sheriff.
I ain't clicking on that. I'm in game. Piggy. Do you have any water poses up here? That doesn't look like. Oh, woof, woof, woof. Okay, I'm leaving. Send you the image on Discord then. There was a yellow dot. Yeah, I can open Discord on the phone. Easy peasy. Yellow dot? Inside a house. Oh, this guy's house? Oh,
Some chewing tobacco leaves. Cheap and strong brew. Judging by the facial features, Cole and one of his relatives. With William in Shreveport, 1879.
Why is it so low resolution? There was a yellow dot inside a house. It's so specific. Very helpful. I picked that one up. There was one here on the wall. Oh no, that was Cole's house. He went back and checked it immediately. Yeah. And then this is like the first one I found. Still hear the humming in there. I don't see one here. I don't remember picking one up here either, but there's a marker on the map you sent around here. Oh! It made like an opening noise. Maybe just random. Yeah. Oh, look, it's the soap again. Can you tell I'm extremely entertained? There it is.
This will be enough for my collection.
Great.
As long as you don't hang those ugly faces up at Baker Street.
I got a purple waistcoat that I can't wear.
Got a spot in mind.
Get me out of here.
French Quarter, and get us there fast.
Fast.
You know, Watson, the opulent mansions and stifling heat remind me of my time in the Mediterranean.
Cordona does sound rather magical. Do you think you shall ever return?
I don't know. That place was home to some of my greatest memories and some of my lowest moments.
Yeah, you're right. I really like the music. Oh, I should pin this.
Are you able to help me?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
That's the third guy that's bone tired. Locals say that Mr. Arneson's mansion has a large gate adorned with bisons. Oof. Oof. A broom. Wow, hello cat. Here's the lady.
Lord help me.
Oh.
Excuse me, miss. Are you all right? What is your name?
Eula, sir.
Waiting for someone, Eula?
Yes, sir. My brother Davy. He works for Mr. Arneson in that mansion yonder. Been 5 days now since I last heard from him.
Come now, why all the tears?
Something happened to Davy. I feel it in my bones.
Do you think he may have left the premises?
No, sir. Davy, he ain't like you and me. He's smart in some ways, but he can't talk. Not a word. He's pure and kind.
Fear not. We will look for your brother. One presumes this gate is locked. Is there any other way inside?
There's another entrance through the stables you could try. That's where I meet Davy normally, but I couldn't get in. See, I couldn't find the key. It wasn't in its usual spot. Please hurry, sir. Find him for me.
Now we're at the door. Yeah, fully confirmed. No chase sequence with funky music. Ah, blood.
No way in.
Yona enters through the stables, but the key wasn't in its usual place, so she was unable to enter. And which way is the stables? This away. I see. Bison. Strong. Locked from the inside. steel, sturdy, intact. Oiled, traces of mud, often used.
I rather wish my lockpicks had not been lost in the river.
Along with all our clothes, books, tea.
Not the tea. Walked down here for a long time. Why does the noise like slow down when I'm in this mode? This is definitely a stupid question, but are these cases based off of any of the books? Are they made up just for this game? I would guess they're made up for the game. Because, well, I don't know. I guess there could be Sherlock Holmes crossover stories with Lovecraftian stuff, but they're, you know, separate franchises. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to call them. Heavy, covered in dust. Broken stems, chipped edge. This one. There it is.
This must be the key to the stables.
But that's my uneducated guess. I don't know. I haven't read any of the source material.
Poor animal has been suffering for days.
It's dehydrated, Holmes. Without water, it will die.
It's here. The poor horse is here. They kept that one in.
Mr. Arneson's cab is still here.
Cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper. Half empty.
The horse's
Or
can.
as Watson would say, half full.
I'm still wondering about the wax cylinder I picked up in the Alps that I didn't know where to play, and it didn't matter.
This might be useful.
Ah, bucket. Bucket. This is much faster this time. Here you go.
At least that's one life saved.
Now it has the strength to stand up. Do you have a hammer for me? No? Okay. That's okay, you can drink either way. It's just optional to help it this time, I guess. Oh, what do you think? What about the raccoon? Is that gonna show up? Oh wow, this looks the same, you know? It does.
Size 10. The owner's footprints were shallow. Size 10. The heels were sinking into the ground. Look here, Doctor. 2 sets of footprints left by the same person, yet they vary in depth. What do you conclude?
Perhaps they arrived empty-handed, but left carrying something heavy.
Precisely. We'll make a detective of you yet, Watson.
Oh, can we go out here, or is it gonna be Mosquito Town?
More boot prints.
I don't see any mosquitoes. I'm A-okay.
More boot prints.
More boot prints. More boot prints. Oops, almost ripped out. Fell over.
These fingers were severed with a single clean stroke, but I don't
Blood.
see the thumb or middle finger. Luxurious shoes, size 9.
I didn't palm print. I didn't press Q, by the way. It did that by itself. I don't know.
Look, Watson. Animal prints. I wonder what kind.
Grubby little hands!
Boots, size 10. A scrap of silk, soft and elegant.
An elegant scrap of silk. Blood loss, larger wound. Waited a while. Investigation scene completed. Oh, yo, can I walk through this? No. But the gazebo. Why? Why would you have a gazebo and then it's blocked? Like, he lived here. He's been missing for a few days. Sure. Why would they just leave a log at the gazebo stairs?
There's blood here.
Guys, did you hear that?
Ah, do you smell that, Holmes? Something bad happened here.
I know. Be prepared for anything.
Blood!
Door with a horse symbol.
A few drops of blood, but not from a mortal wound.
This is the only scene where you're allowed to spam. Did you ever just examine the stable window? From outside, yeah, but maybe there's another one you mean. But this is the only scene where you're allowed to spam blood, because it's canon.
The candle was burning when it fell.
This is where I recorded
Blood.
it. This is literally where I recorded it in the other game.
Someone smaller walked over these boot prints. A trail of wax leads to the door.
How did they manage to
Blood!
step perfectly in the footstep?
Blood!
Oh shit. I just heard a door close. Kinda scared me.
Blood!
Okay.
Blood!
Okay. Oh no.
The bent end of this candlestick has blood on it.
Blood!
Yeah, thanks. I've intercepted a strange telegram sent to Ashmat. It is It is utterly cryptic, and I cannot make head nor tails of it. The mailman confirmed the telegram was definitely for Ashmat, so he must know what it means. The rest of the note is unreadable.
Burnt papers, now completely unreadable.
Uh-oh.
Someone was bleeding, but it doesn't look lethal. Watson, will you please lend me your medical expertise?
I'll do my best.
Oh, I'm swapped over.
Blood.
Yeah, you can't say blood anymore. We're Watson now.
Blood.
Oh no.
His corneas are already clouded. The hand can bend freely. Rigor mortis has passed. A deep stab reached the man's heart. Clean edges suggest a sharp blade, but the wound is too wide for an ordinary knife. Hay on his trousers suggests a gardener or groom. This man has been dead for a week. The result of a sharp object piercing his heart.
You are mostly
blood.
Right, but I would bet he died 5 days ago. Heat and humidity will have accelerated the decomposition.
Alright, yeah. Back to Sherlock immediately. Blood!
Mr. Arneson with his prey.
Blood.
Shut the fuck up.
Blood.
Mr. Arneson, I'm happy to know that you like the work carried out in your study room. I'm happy to know that you like the work carried out in your study room. It was a challenge and the most difficult job I've done. The lock was handmade to create the mechanism in accordance with your... Is the ham canon? We'll find out. No comment on his smell. No, they commented as soon as they stepped into the house. On the smell. Weak old ham, yeah. The lock was handmade to create the mechanism in accordance with your requirements. I added a magnetic bezel that must be activated to open the lock. As requested, it is hard to see the key if you don't know where to look. Tell your friends about me. Thank you. J.G. Lock and Sons Locksmithery. Oh wow, I can't use the front door in this incarnate. Oh no, more dead people this time.
I will need your help one more time.
Blood.
An enormous blow shattered her ribcage.
Oh really?
Blooded, broken nails. The poor woman tried to put up a fight.
Pig said. That's the ham. There you go, that's the ham.
Extremely sharp and deadly. A wound like this could only be dealt by a man of incredible strength.
And cruelty.
Bananas, onions, painting.
Why does it look so familiar?
2 cups of tea.
Tea for 2. An odd glimpse of normalcy amid the horror. A used kitchen towel.
And someone's ass imprint. Or... Hey, okay. It was someone's ass imprint. Oh wow, I have a lot of points to go through. I don't know if I see any cured ham, just pig's head ham. Sham. Ooh, what do you guys think about the lemon tree?
Blood.
I don't see any. What are you talking about?
What I wouldn't give for a nice bath right now, Holmes.
Oh, whoops. We'll put this on the pressure plate. Interesting mirror. it's just me, but again, if I want to see myself from the front, I face the front. Is that seriously? And then if I... it's a mirror, but it's behind me. What? What kind of a... The details, man, the details. What is this? It's just showing my back if I'm facing it, and then it's showing my front if I'm... That's cursed a little bit, yeah. I don't mind the low quality on a mirror, because apparently it's hard, but... but to make it that way, My dear friend, the boy's a genius. Despite seeing a fraction of my formula, he recreated and solved it. It is a function that young students have serious trouble with. Your Davy is a prodigy. What surprises me even more is that when I ask him any question, boy writes answers that are your direct quotes or mine. His memory is impeccable. I know you took the boy under your wing to take care of him, but I'm asking you to let me hold some lessons with him. I truly believe that with your help, this boy can shine and change the world. La Kofka. Why are you turning on the jack-o'-lantern?
A dull book about local geology. Even I'd struggle.
Okay.
A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson.
They removed the whole bear and it's just a bear head now? Wow, what a disappointment. Wait, there's two bear heads and a bear rug, but they removed the stuffed bear.
Note the blade, Watson.
A curved dagger, probably of Persian or Indian origin. 9 or 10 inches, I'd say.
Arneson and Davy seem to have got along well. He looks more like a son than a servant. Arneson and Davy, 1881.
Raccoon. The increasing number of raccoons in urban areas has provoked diverse reactions in humans, ranging from hostility at their presence to deliberate care. The close proximity to humans results in behavioral changes in how raccoons live and interact with people. For many generations, humans and raccoons have developed an invisible ecosystem that the animal now rely upon when finding food. Okay. However, such relationships can be extended. Raccoons are fond of items that shine. Some cases report thievery of jewelry and new hardware. Raccoons usually do not prey on domestic cats or dogs, but isolated cases of attacks have been reported. The majority of attacks are a result of rabies that can plague the gaze of raccoons. To protect your household against raccoons, you can turn your attention to smells. Spicy smells might be used as an easy and effective raccoon repellent. A small bottle of cayenne pepper with a bottle of hot sauce with an added gallon of water gives quite a powerful mixture to get rid of the wild raccoons. Spray this pepper solution around your plants, bushes, and other garden greenery. If you're trying to deter raccoons from prowling your chicken coop, spray it around the perimeter as well. If you don't have cayenne pepper, Epsom salt is a great alternative. And just for wait, they put a dollar sign. 0.15 cents per brick, but they put a dollar sign. $0.05 cents per brick. Is that how it works? $0.15 per brick.
Fauna of Louisiana. Full of things that bite, no doubt.
So we're gonna spray the raccoon this time instead with spice.
New Pied Piper. Foreigners missing in New Orleans.
Dear Errol, I do want you to find what you are looking for, but I can't deny that my misgivings are growing with each passing day. I fear the worst. I am worried about you, about what you're doing. My heart stops when I think about where you look for your answers. I would have given them to you. I would have given anything so you might stop disappearing. Errol, please, you must stop. We have something beautiful together. Isn't that enough? I hope to hear from you soon. I love you, L. I microwaved and cut up an apple today with cinnamon and it tasted and smelled amazing. Cool. Not my thing, but why is that the vase that I kicked? Wow, would you look at that? There's an A in the eye, but I can't notice that. If I pin this, I can notice it. Lock. Peculiar form. A-shaped. 2 evidence updated. Okay, back to pinning this one. Oh, this is something I can research in the archives. Habitat bayou, I guess. We're in the bayou, but they have lots of habitats. Mammal? Put in the bayou. Chapter 13, raccoons. Oh, is this what I read before? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let's head back downstairs. I think there should be something I haven't zoomed into because the crime scene. Who's buzzing my... There's a sore spot in my nose. What does that mean? What happened to Davey? I learned the content of the burnt message. How can a painting lock be opened? Well, that's part of it. Something about that, and then I'll just pick. Not sure if I have that information yet. Like an in-ground hair or a sit or something. Okay, I understand now. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. When that happens... Oh, I can do the full everything now. I have all of the clues for this. Watson, please. I mean, I assume it's intended to be with the that, but I don't know if it was a cut or something like that. I mean, this is obviously a butcher knife. Oh, yo! Seriously? I mean, the throw doesn't make sense, but I don't know if this makes sense either. Did she have strangulation marks? I don't remember seeing any. Threw the butcher knife. Why not? I'm a detective. I'm a mastermind. I mean, I assume you were having tea. You're the gardener, yeah. And then, who knows? Here's one. What? Having a drink and a smoke. Candlestick, yeah. Butcher knife. I don't know. I feel okay. He's coming here with the butcher knife. So he's doing the butcher knife here too. I don't know. Watson! Get the fuck out of my way! Sorry. Candlestick. Oh. Oh shit. That's not the one I wanted to change, but sure. What? This is so, like, not good. I genuinely don't know though what they're giving me here, like... Oh. There's some eyeballs. Can't be the butcher knife on the gardener's, that one is too small. Yeah, no, I agree. But then it's literally the same stab wound on the lady. In the kitchen. But the butcher knife is next to her. Ah, whatever. I mean, I'll get there. You dropped your candlestick. No, not that. No. Wow. Yeah, that'll do. The fact that it zooms in so much isn't helpful either. Yeah, move. Pig, nope. Arneson, yes. Where's the start? See all of the options here. Okay, so... But there's two candlesticks. There's one there and there's one there. And... So he... But it feels like he grabbed this one. So then, did this happen later? I mean... Oh, this is dropping it. No, that's not what we want, so... What's that? Is that all of them? Is there any more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, let's just check.
An intruder entered through the back door at night, leaving mud traces in the hallway. Wow. Without being noticed, they picked up a candlestick and struck the man in the chair from behind. In the kitchen, 2 people were drinking tea, the workman and cook. They were startled by the noise of a falling body and went to investigate the parlor. The workman tried to subdue the intruder, but was stabbed by the attacker's knife. Judging by the wound, it was a curved blade. The cook panicked and fled back to the kitchen. The intruder followed, but since their blade was stuck in the workman, they used the meat cleaver on the table to kill her. Someone smaller arrived and discovered the carnage. They dropped the candlestick in horror and ran for safety to a room down the hallway. Meanwhile, the intruder returned to his first victim and dragged their stunned body away from the fireplace and out into the garden.
Where is Arneson currently? Who knows? What happened to Davy? Door with the horse symbol. Mansion crime scene. And what? This maybe? I don't know. No. Secret lock. Backyard. I mean, he didn't go through the backyard. So, no. The horrors. His brother Dave is behind the door, yeah.
Davy, please open the door.
After all this, Holmes, I doubt the young man would open the door to a stranger.
Yeah, well, let's go get not a stranger then. So, in the previous one, the stable was about here. It really isn't this time. Which I knew, but I want to go this way anyways to see see everything. Is he stood out there waiting somewhere, or? Oh shit! Oh shit!
Dear God! Watson, quick! Get her down.
Oh wow, she was so blue I thought she was fucking dead, but she's moving.
Ligature marks on her neck. There'll be a bruise, but she should be okay.
You think so? Like, if she's blue, I think there might be risk of brain damage. Don't you think? You think that in this city, the life of one English detective is worth more than that of a maidservant? Final warning, Mr. Holmes. Grub.
Doctor, Watson, speak to me. How is she?
We were just in time, Holmes. Eula is stable, but lucky to be alive. We should take her to a hospital for a further examination.
Yes. I fear I was wrong, Watson. The sheriff is not a man to be underestimated. To lynch an innocent woman just to send a message, it's evil. We're not safe in this city, nor is anyone around us.
Then we must not dawdle. Help me get Eula to her feet.
No, no. I will not leave here without Davy.
Miss, please, we must get you help.
No, I will not be deterred. I will get my brother and bring him home.
Also, Sherlock's.
If my deductions are correct, Davy lies behind this door. He ought to be unhurt, but is no doubt shaken.
Davy. Davy, you there?
Davy, we understand what you witnessed before. It's safe now. You're safe. Please, let us in. Your sister wants to see you.
Everything will be all right, I promise.
Yeah, them gentlemen speak the truth. Just open the door. Big sister's here for you. Davy, oh, come here, you! Thanks, sirs. Lord bless your souls.
Let me examine him, miss.
I don't like her
I want to
voice
make sure
acting.
he is
Or
unharmed.
her voice. I don't know.
Remember, he may be mute, but he still understands you.
Okay, just looking around. Observe. Red eyes, hasn't slept for days. Healing bruise, days old, insignificant. Shallow breathing, alarmed and agitated. Pale and haggard, starving, in shock. Yeah, give the child some food and water. Torn pocket, old clothes, or active. Maybe he has been starving for the last 5 days, barricaded inside his room in fear for its life. Fortunately, he is physically unharmed. Davis lived a good life as a child in this mansion. He has a fresh bruise from a fall or a bump. The torn pocket is just a result of his active lifestyle. Or Davy has been left malnourished and sorry, blah, blah, blah. However, Davy hadn't been treating well before the terrible events that led to Arneson's disappearance. The bruise on his hand is a result of being hit. Davy was given only old and torn clothes to wear. No, I think they're setting it up that he's having an okay time here until everything went to shit.
Davy seems in good health. The bruise is a remnant of that awful night, perhaps even caused by the intruder, but he is otherwise unharmed. In fact, I believe life here was good for the boy.
Arneson and the others cared for Davy. That may have allowed him to withstand such horrors. I need your help, Davy. We know that the man with the curved dagger is responsible for all this. You recognized the man, yes? The same one in the photograph in the office upstairs, standing with Arneson. Good. Please, write his name. And one last thing. The room with an image of a bell on its door may hold important answers. Do you know a way in? Yes. I think I've got it. You have been very helpful, Davy.
Oh, Davy. Things you must have gone through.
Key. Upstairs. Double key. I learned the content of the burnt message. Well, not that one. This one. Baby's got a good memory. And then what? Okay, those were correct. Dealt with threats, Arneson's mansion. Farmer's Guide to Fauna of Louisiana? No, I don't think so. I don't know if I know. I don't know.
Davy is calm and collected despite enduring all these horrors. An impressive young man.
Why is the mansion crime scene is still like wants to be pinned and explored and looked at? Where are there details that I have missed? What's that noise? How can painting lock me up? I mean, Davy's telling us something, but... I don't know. None of this is... None of this is relevant, but... The dying horse can let us in. No, too bad. Where is Arneson currently? Gone. I don't think this is... Wait, maybe... No. No, none of this. I mean, I have been around a lot with this pinned constantly and nothing's quite popped up, you know? And the crime scene is downstairs, technically. So something now. Gnocchi's in the pot, wet soil. Okay. Maybe it's because I've talked to Davy now. Nothing of interest. Okay. That there's more. Gnocchi's here. Okay.
Let's take a closer look.
Okay. There we go. He's got a signet ring. Peculiar form and shape. Ring part. Button. Oh shit. There's a code. There's still an eye. What did that mean again? I don't need to have it pinned anymore, but there's still an eye. I don't remember what that meant. Concentration. Hi, Kim! How's it going? Didn't notice you wrote. I'm so absorbed in trying to understand what I'm doing.
Welcome, honored guest.
Blood! Oh my god, yeah. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're good, I think. Have we seen anything indicating a code? Anywhere? I don't remember anything like that. Unless it's just the date. 1879. That'd be silly, but it's a number. Okay, well, too bad, but also thank fuck, I guess. It's having it written where it is. There's a bunch of other years. There's 82. There's 62. This one's 81 on the picture. Well, that one it was. I probably missed a clue that's supposed to point towards that clue. The 62 one. This one where he's celebrating his first hunt. Okay. Quite a big deal. Money.
These should come in handy.
Keys. Double barrel shotgun 10 gauge Reaper M1 2 additional service engravings on the buttstock, engravings on grip, engravings on safety catch and extractor. Total price $79.99. Keys acquired. Oh. Wait, is this Davy's room? No, this is... Ash... Mar... No. Ash... Deep grooves. Widewest move. Frequent friction. Yes, there is something there.
A foreigner's clothes. By the looks of things from the Near East.
I like them. I'd wear those. Oh.
Dense and disturbing notes. It's hard to follow.
It... Oh, never mind.
The scene is impossible, unnatural, but also familiar.
Look with your special eyes. To reach your goal, follow death messengers, then pass through fire without fear. After the bleeding willow, chase the crows. Avoid any crosses that appear. Okay, this is the new boat puzzle. Follow death messengers. Not death's messengers, but death messengers, which I... okay.
A black opal, cut and polished, easy to sell.
Did we ever do anything with the jewel we picked up? Or is it just it's just supposed to be a clue? Whatever the price, pay it. Obsidian, glass-like stone, black without it. We can't work with lenses. London comes to Nolans. Must be in 5-6 days. You know what to do with deliveries are. Alright. There's still an exploration thing on the mansion crime scene. I assume maybe to do with oh, Ashmat was his name. How can the painting lock be opened? Portrait? Yes, that's the portrait. It can be opened with Mr. Arneson's signet ring. Where is the ring? Animal near severed fingers. And chapter 13, raccoons. Raccoon has the ring. A local denizen, a raccoon, took the signet ring along with Mr. Arneson's finger. The thief was successful but clumsy. So now we can pin raccoon has the ring. And let's check the kitchen if there's anything to zoom in on. No, let's head outside and go raccoon hunting, I guess. I don't know, have we seen any other raccoon signs? Other than the very obvious one here. There we go. Covered in pepper, too much for a raccoon. Oh. So they have been covering stuff in pepper. Oh, is that an apple? Oh, it's looking nice. Tasty apple. I think it's 2. I mean, you can see it on the screen. Top right. It's like balloon. Brushed with pepper. Okay. Is the horse perchance buddies with the raccoon, are ya? Do you know where I can find the thief? No. Darn. Even though we helped you out. Keeping mum, huh? I hear noises, but...
Blood!
It's cayenne pepper, it's not blood. I promise. They only used a single C last game, that's why I was unsure. Oh, really? I never noticed. Area is brushed with pepper, uninhabitable for the raccoons. Oh. Oopsie daisy. No lemon tree, by the way. What a disappointment. I mean, there's more stuff here. Oh. Ta-da!
Arneson's signet ring, as we saw in his portrait.
Not sure what the point was with all the pepper. Also, I was here. Like, this is the apple I was zooming in on. I didn't see any of the other stuff. I was right there. Breathing Lord of the Depths, raccoon. Yeah, write that down. The start of your fantasy universe.
It's almost a piece of art.
Your D&D campaign, yeah. Miss Arneson has a collection of notes detailing his investigation management. One of them reads, "That damned servant. How dare he use my name to sell opals at the bank? Was he like that all the time and I overlooked it? Or is it the influence of his foreign face? I need to learn more about the man, especially after I showed David that cryptic telegram sent to Ashmet. What is it for? My princess, my love, my heart.
My princess, my love, my heart. Fitting words.
Fitting? Campaign. My dearest Lucy, my sunshine, believe me, as soon as I have dealt with the darkness that lurks in these swamps, I'll return to you with an open heart. Be sure that I am ready to declare to you, to all the world, my feelings for you. I can't wait to hold your hand and be lost in your beautiful eyes. Completely and forever yours, Errol. Oh! Sorry.
Well, isn't that interesting? Hello again, Lucy.
Miss Arneson, as soon as your instructions arrived, we started our investigation. Rest assured, we will do our best to find a location in the bayou that you mentioned. However, we must inform you that there might be some delays in the coming weeks, as our investigator, the lead detective in this case, is in Europe. Meanwhile, we highly recommend securing your findings until further notice beneath a table, in a safe, or in a locked cabinet. Anything will work. E. Spears, Director of Northwood Agency. Oh, sorry. Yeah. How to learn the contents of the burnt message. Well, you see. This Davy read it. And his memory is impeccable. Davy is fond of Mr. Arneson and must know a lot about him. The boy might share information to help save Mr. Arneson. Oh, I'm yawning even when not reading now.
Davy, we know that Ashmat is responsible for what happened here. We must catch him and hold him accountable. I know that you are scared, but you are also the only one who can help us. I believe Mr. Arneson showed you a cryptic telegram that was sent to Ashmat. You are an impressive boy with a phenomenal memory. Can you tell us the contents of that message? Thank you, Davy. Watson, please copy down everything he writes.
A cryptic message directed to Ashmat. It says, when the storm starts, where the ships fall, at Stevenson's guiding light, the last embrace of all the chosen. Oh my god. Where is Arneson currently? Where's the letter? The letter from Northwood Agency. And what else? I don't know. Letter from L, maybe. No. She can't help us. I don't know. Okay, but the love letter worked. Okay. Ashmat took Arneson to the bayou. And now I can talk to...
We must stop this, Holmes.
Whom?
All these atrocities.
Not you, but you?
Angels.
No.
Sirs. All y'all lacking is a pair of wings.
We still have to find Arneson. After all we have learnt, I fear for his fate. We must put an end to all this evil, and I doubt we can count on the sheriff's help.
Honestly, I mean, I assume we would talk to Lucy, but... Are we going to the coach? And... Oh, can I travel? There's still stuff around here. It says. I don't know if I believe that, though. I mean, this scene is done, is what it said, so...
No sign of a boat.
Okay. No sign of a boat. French Quarter, can I... Is there a... Hello, take us back. The party's location. You cannot return after leaving. Be sure to finish everything you want to do there.
Got
Okay.
a spot in
Bye-bye.
mind.
New Orleans port, and quickly.
Wow. The place we couldn't return to? Weird.
Innocents slaughtered, a woman lynched, a boy forever traumatized. I fear we've crossed the Rubicon, Holmes.
Davy is resilient, much like Eula. They will overcome this.
You're right, but I worry this portends far worse for us. What have we got ourselves into, Holmes?
No, he's not here. I was gonna test if I could, like, go back again, even though it says I can't. Because, I mean, I'm back here again. Even though... I still haven't explored everything.
Johnny boy, so how was it with Champagne?
Most enlightening, thank you. And now my friend Mr. Holmes would like to talk to you too.
Well, ain't you something? What can I do for you?
Wait.
I'm afraid I bring bad tidings.
What's those got
How
his normal
bad?
clothes on?
It concerns your significant other, Arneson.
Arneson? Now, who said we were lovebirds?
Since when did he get to change clothes?
Lucy, we only mean to help. No word of the matter shall spread.
What are you implying?
I'm implying I have a love letter from Arneson to you.
The man in this letter seemed ready to declare his feelings for you. Sounds like he was more than a client.
It's part of the job. Men can say weird things when they think they're in love.
Okay, but how about your letter to him? Or, I mean...
This photo of you and Mr. Arneson suggests the feelings were reciprocated.
Looking interested when with the client is part of the job, Mr. Holmes. I don't even remember the man.
You mean to say you take pictures with everyone?
If they ask nicely. And pay.
How about this, though?
Arneson definitely paid for a ring in your size inscribed, "My princess, my love, my heart. It is for you." Arneson was going to propose marriage. Facts are clear. You know Mr. Arneson and, perhaps, even love him back. Regardless, he has been abducted. His life is hanging in the balance. Please, help me save him.
Oh my Errol! What have you gotten yourself into? I didn't want to believe this could happen.
Lucy, what do you know? Could it have been the sheriff?
I don't know, John. This town has darkness in it. Errol and me, we had plans, dreams. We wanted to make this place better for all the folk who live here. Errol had grown suspicious of Ashmat, thought he was acting odd. He brought up the bayou. I told him to leave it all alone. The water's there. They swallow everyone.
You mean the alligators?
No. It's local legend. The bayou's dangerous. Any visitor that sees death's messengers, they die.
These messengers, are they abstract or a landmark?
They're white lilies. You see a path with them flowers, you turn around.
All right, Watson. We must find someone to take us to the bayou.
Lucy, you have our thanks. We will go and look for Arneson.
Wow, at some point it was decided that now we're allowed to change clothes again. They just didn't really let us know. Oh my. Oh, if I choose this, it chooses the whole thing automatically. Okay, why? That's unfair. Let's have the classic hat on. And get the mustache back and the suspicious, the disguise. Let's be slutty. Okay, I mean, let's compromise and you choose the outfit and I choose the face disguise. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, I can fast travel a little bit at least. Campaign! I mean, he looks kind of buff in this.
Hello again, and thank you. Your last tip proved extremely useful.
Don't mention it, Cher. Champagne ain't one for trickery. Now, if you need more help...
As it happens, we need to take a short trip through the bayou into the nearby swamp. Of course, you'd receive fair compensation.
It's almost dusk, and only fools go into that swamp at night. Come back tomorrow. Champagne will take you down.
That will not do. We must go now. It is of grave importance.
I won't take you. But if you're crazy enough to go, I'll sell you the boat.
Wouldn't you know it, I came across a bottle of your namesake. Will that be enough for a boat?
It's warm. The bottle's dirty. But we got a deal. I'll even lend you this rifle. If you're going into swamp, you'll need it.
One last favor. The boat that we came on is to leave tomorrow for Europe. Would you kindly relay a message to the crew for us? We may need them to hold their departure till 8 in the morning.
Of course.
Alright, at least champagne's still helpful. For a price. The Call of the Bayou. This is its own chapter now. I don't know if it was a chapter before. I don't remember.
At least in Afghanistan, we had nippy nights.
It makes one yearn for rainy London.
This place, Champagne, did not mince words about it.
Keep your wits about you, Watson. We are inching closer to the heart of this mystery, however dark it may be. Hell's bells!
I told you to stay away, Doctor.
That he did, Holmes.
I rule these waters. No hiding from me here.
No case goes cold on my watch!
No way, dude.
Settle down, boys. Our friends are as good as gone.
Okay.
This is it, Watson. Our moment of truth.
I mean, Watson's the gun shooter, not Sherlock. Come on. Okay, well, you know, they kept the boat segment. That's interesting.
Holmes, do you believe the sheriff? That we won't escape?
One cannot be hurt by superstition, Watson.
Oh, can we, like, land?
This hut has been abandoned for a long time.
Oh, why?
It reeks of damp. We're more likely to sink in there than on our boat. Let's go.
Okay, there's no reason. It's just cause. I can't see shit. Oh.
Look, Holmes. Fireflies.
Are these the white lilies? that we're supposed to follow, and then what? Through fire without fear. Wooden box ambush. It was very ambushy, yeah.
Blood.
Blood. And here's... Oh! Whoa! You know what? There is! Called it. And is that a bone? Like bone? More lilies. Oh, I see lilies this way. More.
You're rowing like a professional, Watson.
University of London Boat Club. Silver medalist, 1874.
Wow. I really remember. Oh, I kind of want to, like, check that out and, like, look. But the lilies go this way.
What was that, Holmes?
Whatever, or whoever it was, we should ready ourselves.
Bit of a slow reaction on that, Watson. Here's the fire. Pass through fire without fear. And then, after the bleeding willow, chase the crows. Okay, you're not...
Am I hearing
Which
drums?
way's the fire? You're not
Drums in the
telling me.
bayou?
There's another. I saw like 17 months. Wow, what a good, like, artist name, or like band name. Artist name, 17 Bats.
Holmes, I think I heard something swim underneath our boat.
Probably just a rotten log.
Did you hear that, Holmes? What do you see?
A shadow. Nothing more.
Spooky.
If you told me when I binned your paper that we'd end up fleeing the law in a rowboat through the Louisiana Bayou...
I dare say you would have hardly been surprised.
Flabbergasted. Ooh. The weeping willow. When? What happens if you get lost? You just have to like turn around and keep going. I don't remember what .bat files do, but I recall them even. Oh. It's just like a command file.
The air is getting thicker, almost suffocating.
The stench of death. All too familiar now.
Like you can tell the bat file to like start from. Oh, we could break here. I think I saw an alligator. Here's the weeping willow. And then when we follow the crow, saw another
Careful,
alligator. More
Gators,
alligators.
Watson. It is stupidity rather than courage to refuse to recognize danger when it is close upon you.
Where's the crows then? Oh, that's a crow. Yeah, I mean, I see crows, but alligators seem dangerous and hungry. They block the only way forward. Am I gonna have to go around and do puzzling? Because I can't shoot the same way I did last time. Boat puzzling. Oh yeah, you can make a .bat file that shuts down your computer. Probably means you can make a giant command that turns your computer off. End stream, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can make an end stream command without having to fucking brick my computer. I think Flash has a points to redeem for ending stream.
Holmes, hand me the rifle. I can shoot the ropes holding a few of those poor souls. Come on, Holmes, give me the rifle. We shouldn't waste time.
I was just waiting for your voice line to end, and he's like, come
Watson,
on, hurry
stay
up.
calm, but be quick. An alligator has noticed us.
Okay. Can I aim higher, please? Wow.
That's vicious. That's nature, Watson. Let's try not to annoy them.
Back to the boat. What a gamer, yeah. Watson's a gamer. Or am I the gamer? Is that what you mean? Oop. I am gaming. Both. And then what was it? Chase the coast, avoid any crosses that appear. Okay, there's crows everywhere. Honestly.
Blood!
That pier looks promising over there, Watson.
We're approaching the heart of darkness.
And hover down. Heart of Darkness could be a cool spooktober game though. Which one is that? PS1. Oh boy. I think I'm calling it for today. Is that the kid who looks for his dog game? Yeah. Okay. I'm sure I'll recognize it if I see a couple of screen caps. Or a video. It's late. It's a bit late, yeah. I'm tired. Heart of Darkness game demo, I played it. It's so difficult. Game demo? Oh, okay, yeah. So much more disturbing than I remember. And you played it 11,000 times. It was on every demo disc back in the day. Not mine, apparently. That is not one of the demos that landed in my lap. My voice just left the fucking building. Are you getting sicker again? I was hoping you were gonna get better so you could play D&D on Saturday, but now you're telling me getting worse. Well, no, she can't play via Skull if her voice is fucking gone. I can Teams from your guest room. You can TTS. Guess game. Okay. Okay. Oops, that's connections. Nope. Here it is. That looks like a target on top of that military vehicle. And these are smoke signals. So we're doing a quest. We're supposed to destroy this. Not sure what this circle is about. It's not long time I was here tonight. Well, I mean, you tend to show up pretty late. I'm sure you've probably got stuff that you're doing. But I generally go live around 6 o'clock, so, and then I stream for, I don't know, 4 hours is good. We've done 3.5 hours today, so. Rambo? Have you ever played or seen a Rambo game? I think it's an on-rail shooter, and the only one that looks sorta like this is Rambo. Oh, you think this is an on-rail shooter? Why do you think that? Because I was gonna guess something more along the lines of... it's my gut feeling, okay. Like Far Cry or... it's like a Tom Clancy game. What are they called? Wild. The circle is sus, and the target. The target is common, I think, in several games. I'm just writing Tom Clancy right now to look in the list to see if I recognize the game I'm thinking of, just to remember what the fuck it's called. Ghost Recon, maybe. Ghost Recon Wildlands. Ghost Recon Breakpoint. One of those, maybe. Wild Assault. No, not the Division. The Division is like apocalypse in a city. Like, I don't know. Wild Assault. I read that already, I think. Is that a game? Or Rainbow? I don't know what you're talking about. There is no game called Wild Assault in the list. Just a bunch of other assaults show up. Okay, well, you guessed Rambo first. There's Rambo and there's Rambo the video game. Are they the same? Oh, you want me to go with my guess? I mean, I'm not sure. It's just the vibes I'm getting as well. It's the second, I think. I'm going with that first. I'm tired. It's not that. Wait, are these... Wow, this is weird. I mean, this is a soldier for sure. That's probably a soldier too. This looks like anti-tank stuff, but it looks way too like natural shaped. Is this Civilization? Could it be? I don't know. It looks a little bit too dreary for Civilization. But like, what the fuck kind of walls are these? Some boring war game. Yeah, exactly. These are doves, probably. World of Tanks. Yeah. Let's go with that. There's World of Tanks and then there's World of Tanks Modern Armor. I'll just pick World of Tanks and we'll see. Is there a Total War Modern Warfare? Oh, wow. This is Battlefield. That's one of the first thoughts I had when I saw the first picture. But it was so weird with the circle thing and the what the fuck is this? But this is Battlefield 5. What the heck? This is Norway, by the way. This map is Norway. 1947. Original platform, PC, PS4, Xbox One. I don't know what the delay is on your end, but I've already guessed it. Like a full minute ago. No, Battlefield 1 is World War 1. Battlefield 5 is World War 2. Is it 7 Days to Die?
Blood.
Oh, it's a little bit loud. I might have to turn down a little bit, because that kind of hurt my ear a little bit. Is it Hatsune Miku? It's actually Silent Hill. Oh, we can look at the other pictures, actually. There you go. Genre, FPS, Battle Royale? Battlefield 5 didn't have a Battle Royale, did it? Was that the one that had a Battle Royale? Oh, maybe it was. Yeah, and I liked it. No, was it? Did 5 have Firestorm? I mean, it can't have been any other game. I really liked Firestorm. What was the game I always jokingly guessed? Jokingly? I don't know. But you keep guessing like Tekken all the time or something. Jokingly? I don't know. What is this circle? I still don't know. Soul Calibur, maybe, or maybe it was Tekken. I mean, I don't know. Any of them. They're all the same. Probably a marker. What? What do you mean? And this also. I've played a digital marker icon. I played this game a bunch. It's a hair on the lens for immersion. Yeah, it's a almost completely rounded hair. And then this also. I don't recognize at all. Maybe it's from a trailer or something, I don't know. But this was very clear to me. I've been there, 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 I've been there. I died there, I died there. Is that the Battle Royale wall, the spikes? No. No, as you may guess from the name of the Battle Royale mode, Firestorm, the wall was a firestorm. So we're going to end the stream. I am going to end my stream. We're just doing guess the game before I'm leaving. Because the fans wanted it.
Blood.
Everything for the viewers. There's no goodbye command. There's 2 sounds and 1 jack-o'-lantern command. That's all I got. You can write in Spooktober if you have ideas. I literally set it up like yesterday. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe next session is gonna be the last. I honestly don't know, because in the old one, when we finished up here, we went back to London for 5 minutes, looked at a map, and went to the final area, and then did that. So it could be similar to that we're almost done, or they've added a bunch of stuff in between. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We gotta tie up the florist romance. Tie up. You mean wrap up? Or are you bringing BDSM into this? Yes, okay. I had to think for a second to see like what you actually meant. Tie up. I'm like, that's not right. But what are you trying to say? Okay, well, that's it for me. That's it for me and Jacko. Good night, Jacko. I'm gonna tie up the florist. Okay, you do that on your own time. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping me company. Spooky stuff next session, definitely, for sure, hopefully. Spooky and probably goofy. But, you know, that's how it is. Thank you, and bye-bye. Oh no, I missed